Hello students, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to see the problem related with soil mechanics in the topic of index properties. So the problem is an undisturbed sample of soil has a volume of 100 centimeter cube. So the volume is given 100 centimeter cube and the mass of 190 grams. Then over drying for 24 hours, the mass is reduced to 160 grams. If the specific gravity is 2.68, determine the water content, void ratio and degree of saturation. So now the soil sample is placed in the oven for 24 hours. So the initial weight is 190 grams. So then final weight is 160 grams. So the water will be evaporated. So now we can take water content equal to weight of water present in the soil mass. Okay, so that is weight of water divided by weight of solids. So now we can find out the weight of water using this. So now the initial weight is 190 minus the final weight is 160. So now we got the value of 30 grams. So 30 grams of water will be evaporated. So now we can take this 30 is the value divided by, so only solid value is 160. So now 130 divided by 160. So now we got the value of 0.188, that is equal to 18.18% of water content. Okay, so the first question answer will be determined. So the water content will be 18.8%. So second thing is we can find out the void ratio. So for void ratio, first we can know the dry density. After that we can find out the void ratio. So now dry density, now we can take the dry density equal to mass by volume. Okay, so now dry soil weight is 160 divided by volume is 100, 0.16 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, so now we can convert into unit weight. So now we can multiply by 9.81. So that is equal to 15.69 kilonewton per meter cube. So we know 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube. Okay, so we know this relation. So now we can substitute the relation over here. We can convert into gram per centimeter cube into kilonewton per meter cube. Okay, so next thing is we can find out gamma D equal to G into gamma W divided by 1 plus E. So we know the formula. So in this formula, we can substitute all the values over here. So we can get the Y ratio, that is E. So now gamma D value is 15.69 equal to G value is given, that is 2.68 into gamma W value is 9.81 divided by 1 plus E. Okay, here the only unknown is E. Okay, so now solving this, we got the value of E equal to 0.67. Okay, so now we found out second question answer, that is void ratio. So next thing is we can find out the degree of saturation. So degree of saturation, we know the formula E into S equal to W into G. So here we can substitute E value is 0.67 into S value we have to find out equal to W value. So water content is we found out 0.188 into G values we already know 2.68. Okay, so here the only unknown is S. So 0.188 into 2.68 divided by 0.67. Okay, so solving this we got the value of 0.744, that is equal to 74.4%. So this is the degree of saturation. So this is the method we can solve the problem. Again we'll see next video.